guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. I'm really glad to have you here. Please do hit the subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay guys, you even need to enjoy watching this one because this is actually 2:30 a.m. and I'm still trying to export the premiere of Big Brother Naija season 5. Alright, so you guys can understand the amount of work that I'm putting into this. Anyways guys, like I said, this happened to be the grand finale of the Mercy and Ike show season 1. I'm pretty sure they're going to film like other seasons and all of that, but for now they have to pause because you know Big Brother has come to stay. Okay, so let me just update you guys on everything that happened today. First things first, yeah, we obviously had a recap. If you're saying that today is the grand finale, it just means that you have to give us a rundown of how events turned out and all of that, and that was exactly what they did first. Now the first thing that actually opened to us today was in Ike's house. You know, he was actually having a conversation with Pascal. He was like, Pascal, yo, I found the ring, I found the perfect ring. And Pascal is like, oh, let me see. He showed Pascal the ring, and Pascal like, this ring is fine, oh. This ring is fine, but brotherly, this ring is 1 million naira. Engagement ring is 1 million naira. What will now happen when it's time to do wedding? How much ring will you buy? Will it be 3 or 4 million? And Ike is like, yo, I need this ring in my life. In fact, he called the guy that actually sells the jewelries and all of that, T Diamonds. You know, he was like, yo, I need this ring in my life. I'm like, wow, this guy is really ready to settle down with Mercy. Now, after he finished having a conversation with Pascal, he then called Mercy on the phone and they were talking about going to meet her people officially. In Ike's words, I want to do things the right way. Now I can see that everything they've been saying to Ike is entering his head, because before he wanted to move in with Mercy. I don't understand. But now I can tell that he's been able to learn a few things, traditional things. I mean, you know, there are some things that you should not even do in this Nigeria. I mean, you can do it in the Western world though, but in this our Nigeria, if you do it, they'll say you're a woman rapper, you don't know anything. Now, still in Ike's house, but on a different day, he was with Venita. You guys know that he sees Venita as an elder sister. He feels like he can share some things with her and all of that. And you know, he mentioned to us that he wants to invite one of Mercy's friends over to the house to have a conversation with her. In his words, it's high time he reconciled with most of Mercy's friends, because I mean, the perception they have of him is really bad. They don't actually have like a good rapport and all of that. So he feels like if he's going to be with Mercy on the long run, he should be able to have like a good relationship, maybe not too friendly like that, but I mean, let him be able to have a conversation with her friends and all of that. And the friend he invited over today is Moet. Now Ike mentioned to us that he has some kind of relationship with Moet, which is actually why he chose to invite her over, and that the only reason he had Venita over at his house was because he needed some kind of moral support. Okay, so Venita was actually there to ginger him. Now when Moet came over to the house here, he told her about the ring, you know, how he found the ring for Mercy, the perfect ring and all of that. And then Venita was like, wait, oh, I hope you know Mercy's ring size. And Ike was like, no. And then Venita was like, oh, you don't know her size. You just want to go and do your own mind. You want to just go and buy your own ring. Then Moet was like, don't worry, I'll get you Mercy's ring size. But then she asked Ike a very important question. Ike, are you ready? Are you ready for all these things? Like, are you ready to settle down? And let me just read out Ike's response to you guys here. He was like, I am ready. If she says no, I'm not ready for that. So obviously he's waiting and hoping and praying to get a yes from Mercy. And I think that he's definitely going to get a yes, because again, this is what Mercy has been clamoring for. So if she says no, I'm going to be confused. Now it was time for the almighty family meeting. This meeting that we've been waiting for the past 3 to 4 weeks now. Okay, it was today. Now both Mercy and Ike mentioned that they were very nervous. You know, they were really nervous. They didn't know how the meeting was going to go and all of that. In attendance were Prince, that's Ike's cousin, Uncle Charles, Auntie Cleo, and I have forgotten the other auntie's name. The other auntie that I showed you people in one of the other episodes. Now 4 of them were present at the meeting. Then we had Ike and Mercy. Promise wasn't there. Like you guys know, she's actually not in Lagos at the moment. She's not with Mercy at the moment. So Mercy had to put her on call. So basically she was listening to everything that was being said at the meeting. Now Ike was the first person to speak at the meeting. He was like, uncle, auntie, you guys know that I have never brought any lady to you before to say, okay, oh, this is my friend or this is who I'm with and all of that. And they affirmed, they said, yes, you have never done that. And it was like, now I want to take this thing to the next level. I'm thinking engagement, and I'm also thinking settling down. You know, he actually opened the meeting with that. And then his uncle was like, yes, we know that immediately after the show you came to us and you told us that you love this girl. You confessed to us that you love this girl, and she has also made it known that she wants to be with you. So if you guys want to spend the rest of your lives together, there's nothing stopping that. But then he went on to make a statement. In uncle's words, he said, when we are ready for Mercy, we won't do things in the city. We will trace her home to her village, and Ike's father has to be present. And then when Promise was asked to speak, she was like, oh, she's happy with everything that they've said so far. And her first question was, when are you people coming? Mercy was like, I promise, now you the one marry. Which one when are you people coming? And Auntie Claire was like, Mercy, no, she's asking the right questions. I mean, if we're having this kind of meeting, it only goes to show that we're ready to come meet your people and all of that. So that promise was not out of track asking when they're coming. And then Uncle went on to mention that the only thing delaying their visit to Mercy's village is the fact that Ike's father needs to be present. So I'm guessing that the man will definitely come back from Yankee to go and meet his future in-laws. But then for Prince, he actually likes the whole idea of Mercy and Ike being together. But he also feels like they need enough time to work on their relationship. He made sure to tell his uncles and aunties right there and then that this is the modern age, okay? Things are done differently, and he doesn't even see the need for Ike's father to fly all the way from Yankee into Nigeria when there are family people here, especially because it's just the engagement. It's not like they're already planning wedding and all of that. So for him, he doesn't really see the need if the man cannot be present. And then this actually kind of changed Mercy's perception about Prince, because right from the beginning here, Mercy did not really vibe with Prince, and her reason is this: she felt like Prince saw her as someone that just wanted to use Ike and dump him. But now hearing these things he said, hearing that he wants them to be together, and that he also feels like they need some more time to build their relationships, hearing all of those things from him has given her a different perception of the guy. So I'm guessing that now she's going to be more welcoming to Prince, because if you don't vibe with me, I'm not going to vibe with you, and that's the kind of person Mercy is. Now, like I stated to you guys last week, Mercy mentioned some of her fears. In her words, I am afraid of failed marriages, and I also have the fear of things not working out. And then Auntie Claire was like, God forbid, things are going to work out. Typical African woman, things are definitely going to work out. Nobody wants to hear the negative side, at least not Auntie Claire. In a nutshell, the meeting actually went very well. It wasn't anything too dramatic. I mean, they went straight to the point. They hit the nail on the head. We want to come and see your parents, and the only thing that is delaying us now is Ike's father. Simple and short. Now, after the whole meeting, it was time for Mercy and Ike to give us an outro, like their final words and all of that stuff. And the first thing she decided to talk about is her friendship with Willie XO. In her words, I and Willie XO are still friends. We are going to be friends for a very long time. Nothing is stopping that. Now, Ike went on to say, I have my own female friends. She has her own male friends. There will be no issue with that. No outside influence is going to break this couple. These were Ike's words, okay? No outside influence is going to break this couple. I feel like he's been able to just accept the fact that Mercy is friends with Willie. Look, the fact that you're friends with a male doesn't necessarily mean something is going on. I get that the whole going to London, being with him was, looking somehow. But then again, he just has to deal with it. If he wants to be with her, then he has to deal with it. I mean, he also went to South Africa with a woman that has a child. And according to Mercy, they did not even pay him a lot of money. I'm like, Mercy, do you have to be savage? When asked about the show and all of that, Mercy said, this is a dream come true. I enjoyed shooting and I enjoyed doing this with Ike. For Ike, he mentioned, I had never dreamt of being on any reality show with my girlfriend. This is actually an exciting experience. Guys, I feel like I'm going to miss the show. Whether or not there's Big Brother by the corner, I'm still going to miss my Mercy and Ike because they give me vibes. Anyways, according to Mercy, she mentioned that her family are always ready to welcome Ike and they are always ready to support her decisions, but that Ike just needs to work on himself. Auntie, what type of work do you need Ike to work on himself again? The working that we have been working since episode 1 up till now, he never still work on himself. Okay. Now, speaking on the fact that some of her friends do not really like Ike, Mercy mentioned that the perception her friends have of Ike may not change, but the fact that she's willing to be with him, they just have to go with the flow. And I feel like at some point, friends actually need to take a step back because you're not the one in the relationship. If your friend says that this is the person she wants to be with, all you need to do is give your blessing. And if you don't want to give your blessing, you go to the back seat, okay? Let people that want to give blessing move forward. Thank you. Now, it was actually funny when Mercy had to state again that she is the owner of her apartment. I guess a lot of people have been saying, oh, it's not her house, or it's just PR, maybe they just gave her the house to film in and all of that. In her words, I paid for this apartment. I have been working really hard though. I have been working really hard. She kept on emphasizing on the fact that she's been working really hard. I don't know why people will feel like, oh, the house that she's living in and the house that she's filming in is not hers. Now, even if it's not her own, what's your own? What's your own? Who try to say person show you in house? She did the house and say whether na in house. I don't understand, man. Like, I really don't get it. Anyways, guys, that's basically everything that happened on today's episode. I mean, this is the grand finale, so the bulk of everything they showed to us was like recaps of the show and all of that stuff. So I'm hoping that soon enough they would start the season 2. When that starts to air, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. By the way, you guys are going to watch this video much later in the day because of course I want my Big Brother Naija video to pop first. Okay, I want it to go on air first. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next one. All right, bye.